The Qing Dynasty, the last imperial dynasty of China, crumbled in 1911. Centuries of rule ended, bringing an era of imperial governance to a dramatic close. A revolution, fueled by widespread unrest and deep-seated inequality, swept across the nation like wildfire. The people, tired of corruption and oppression, demanded change. Sun Yat-sen, a visionary revolutionary leader, emerged as a beacon of hope. His ideas and leadership inspired many. He envisioned a new China, a republic free from the shackles of monarchy. His speeches and rallies galvanized the masses. On January 1, 1912, the Republic of China was born amidst celebrations and high hopes. It was a historic moment. Sun Yat-sen became its first provisional president, symbolizing a new beginning for the nation. This marked the beginning of a new era for China, but the path ahead was far from clear. The nation faced numerous challenges. The fall of the Qing Dynasty was a momentous event, one that would forever alter the course of Chinese history. It shattered centuries-old traditions and power structures, leaving a vacuum that needed to be filled. China, once ruled by emperors, was now a republic striving for modernity and democracy. The transition was not easy. However, the road to stability and unity was paved with challenges. Internal conflicts and external pressures tested the young republic. The new republic was fragile, and its future uncertain. The journey to a stable and prosperous China was just beginning. The fall of the Qing dynasty did not bring stability to China. Instead, it marked the beginning of a tumultuous period in Chinese history. Instead, it ushered in an era of warlordism, where regional military leaders, known as warlords, seized control of different parts of the country. Powerful generals, each vying for control, carved up the nation. China descended into chaos with constant battles and shifting alliances. Amidst this turmoil, a new force emerged, the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP. This party sought to address the grievances of the masses. Founded in 1921, the CCP promised a different path. They aimed to unite the country under a new ideology. Inspired by Marxist-Leninist ideology, the CCP sought to overthrow the existing order. They believed in the power of the working class and the peasantry. They aimed to create a socialist state where resources and wealth would be distributed more equally among the people. The CCP, though small in its early years, found fertile ground in the chaos of the Warlord Era. The instability provided an opportunity for their ideas to take root. The party appealed to the peasantry, promising land redistribution and an end to exploitation. This message resonated deeply with the rural population. The CCP's message resonated with many who were suffering under the weight of poverty and oppression. The promise of a better future drew many to their cause. This period of instability and ideological ferment set the stage for the CCP's rise to prominence. The seeds of revolution were sown in the fertile ground of discontent. In 1923, the CCP and the Nationalist Party, known as the KMT, formed an alliance. This was the first united front, their goal to unify China and end warlordism. Together, they launched the Northern Expedition. This military campaign aimed to defeat the warlords and establish a national government. However, tensions simmered beneath the surface of this alliance. The CCP and the KMT had different visions for China's future. In 1927, the fragile alliance shattered. Chiang Kai-shek, the leader of the KMT, launched a bloody purge of communists. The CCP, caught off guard, suffered heavy losses. The First United Front collapsed, marking the beginning of a bitter civil war between the two parties. Section 4. The Long March, a turning point in communist history. Facing annihilation, the CCP embarked on a daring escape in 1934. This was not just a retreat, but a strategic maneuver to survive and regroup. This was the Long March, a monumental journey that would change the course of Chinese history. Over 80,000 soldiers and civilians, led by Mao Zedong, fled their bases in southeastern China. They were determined to find a new stronghold. They marched over 6,000 miles across treacherous mountains and arid deserts. The journey was fraught with peril at every turn. The Long March was a grueling test of endurance and resolve. Hunger, disease, and exhaustion were constant companions. The CCP faced constant attacks from KMT forces and suffered immense casualties. Yet, they pressed on with unwavering determination. Yet, the Long March became a symbol of communist resilience. It was a testament to their unbreakable spirit and unity. It solidified Mao Zedong's leadership and cemented his ideology within the party. His vision and strategy were now unquestioned. The Long March transformed the CCP from a beleaguered force into a hardened and determined movement. It was a turning point that would eventually lead to their ultimate victory. Section 5. United Against Invasion, the Second United Front. In 1931, Japan invaded Manchuria, igniting a war with China. Faced with a common enemy, the CCP and the KMT reluctantly formed the Second United Front in 1937. This uneasy alliance put the Civil War on hold. Both sides focused on resisting Japanese aggression. The Second United Front was marked by suspicion and sporadic clashes. However, it allowed the CCP to rebuild its strength and expand its influence. Section 6. Triumph and Transformation. The Chinese Civil War and the birth of a new China. After Japan's defeat in 1945, the Chinese Civil War resumed. The CCP, strengthened by years of fighting the Japanese, gained the upper hand. The KMT, weakened by corruption and internal divisions, faltered. On October 1, 1949, Mao Zedong proclaimed the founding of the People's Republic of China. The KMT fled to Taiwan, ending the Civil War in a communist victory. Section 7. The Legacy of Revolution China Reshaped. The Chinese Communist Revolution reshaped China. It ended centuries of imperial rule and decades of warlordism. The CCP under Mao Zedong implemented radical reforms. Land was redistributed to peasants. Industry was nationalized. A new social order emerged. The revolution had a profound impact on China's development. It also influenced global politics. The legacy of the Chinese Communist Revolution is complex and multifaceted. It was a period of immense upheaval and transformation that left an enduring mark on China and the world.